We're cutting across live to Chennai, the top of 11, where former Chief Secretary Mohan Rao is currently addressing a press conference.
I welcome you to my house. Thank you for coming over here.
Silent bomb.
So, thank you. I thank all my media friends, all my well-wishers, all the people here. I want you to maintain peace so that you can listen to me. You can quietly be here. I am here. I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to inform you certain very, very important matters. If you make silence, if you are quiet, all of you can listen. Kindly be quiet. Kindly be quiet. I will talk to you. Allow me to speak. Allow me to speak for some time. First of all, I wanted to thank Madam Mamata Banerjee. I wanted to thank Madam Mamata Banerjee, Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal. I wanted to thank Rahul Gandhi for supporting my cause. I wanted to thank SRB, SR Balasubramaniam, AIDMK MP and former Union Minister. I wanted to thank Dhiran, AIDMK spokesperson. First of all, my heartfelt thanks to all of them who have supported me in this regard. I wanted to tell what has been found in my house. I wanted to tell what has been found in my house. I have got the Panchanamas with me. I will hand over to you. This is Panchanama. I will give you a copy. Don't drag me this copy. I will hand it over to you the Panchanama, what the Income Tax Department have found in this house. This is the Panchanama. This is the Panchanama. Now I will hand over the copy. I will hand over the copy. I will give you the copy. There are two Panchanamas here. One is the Panchanama of whatever the cash, the gold, the diamonds, the documents and incriminating documents found in my house are here in this Panchanama about my house. And what are all the secret documents found in the Honorable Chief Secretary's office? That is also here. I will show you what are all the various departments. I was under house arrest by CRPF in this house. All of you have seen. All of you have seen. I was under house arrest. The Chief Secretary of Tamil Nadu is a constitutional assault. It is a constitutional assault on the office of the Chief Secretary. I was Chief Secretary. I am the Chief Secretary. This government has no guts to serve me the copy of the transfer order to me. They have no guts to serve me the copy of the transfer order. Still, I claim I am the Chief Secretary of Tamil Nadu, appointed by Purachi Talavi Amma, appointed by, sponsored by, nurtured by Honorable Madam, who is my departed leader. I am still the Chief Secretary of Tamil Nadu. They have not served me a copy of the, perhaps the present Chief Secretary may be made in charge. I don't know. And what did they find in my house? My CRPF was inside this room. All of you have recorded. CRPF have entered my room, entered my house. There are only my daughter, and her daughter, my wife, inside, and me. At 5:30 on 21st, 5:30 they knocked my doors. They showed me a warrant. They showed me a search warrant. My name is not there. In the search warrant, my name is not there. I asked the income tax department, where is my name? My son has never lived in this house, even for a week, after his 9-year stint in Microsoft. He was MS in computer engineering. He worked in Microsoft. He returned, and he never lived in this house, even for a week. He lives separately from the day he came from US. This search warrant, there is no my name. They have not searched me. They have not searched my house. Right. What did they found? They found 1,12,000 rupees, 320 rupees. 1,12,000 rupees, 12,320 rupees in my house. And what gold they found? The gold on the person of my daughter, person of my wife, which is around 40 to 50 sovereigns of gold. How much silver they have found? The silver articles, God's articles, Lord Vinayaka, Lord Mahalakshmi, Lord Venkateswara. In the Madre, silver ornaments, silver articles, around 25 kilos. They have found that. And what documents they have found? They have found nothing. No incriminating. Now, you are talking secret chamber. That is the secret chamber. You can go and see. The secret chamber is up there. That is the store room. My used articles, various dresses, old mats, mattresses, etc. are there. And why did they go to the Chief Secretary's office? I was under arrest. And the search warrant is in my son's name. Vivek Papisetti, Chamber of Pairga, Chief Secretary room. Vivek Papisetti, that is my son's name. He is the Chief Secretary. The search warrant, they have. I will give you a copy. I will give you a copy. What did they do? The search warrant is in my name, my son's name. They raided Chief Secretary's office in the office. They should have called Home Secretary. Home Secretary was not there. He is in charge of police. The Honorable Chief Minister was present in this office. They have not asked I don't know whether they have asked the permission of the Honorable Chief Minister. Home Secretary is the custodian of the police. Public Department is the custodian of various government offices. And what is Chief Secretary's chamber? It is the secret of various chief ministers, their decisions, their orders. And all those things we just throw. I never acted upon those files. Is it not a constitutional violation? Is it not a constitutional assault? Where is the state government? What role the government of India or its departments of business to enter? If Honorable Madam was alive, anybody has got the guts to enter the Secretariat. CRPF enters the Secretariat. What guts they have got? It is the state government. It is the state elected by the people of Tamil Nadu. What business CRPF got into Chief Secretary's chamber? What business they have got? Whose permission they have got? Did they get the Honorable Chief Minister's permission to enter to my room? And what did they find? They find nothing. And they have searched my Chief Secretary's office in the search warrant of my son. Is my son a Chief Secretary? He is not.
Sir, you are saying all this, but the state government is keeping
Madam, I will answer all your questions, my dear friend. I am not a coward. I am trained by Madam, not one day. She has been training me since I was the collector of Chengalpattu MJR district since 1994. Yes. and 5.5 years she trained me. She positioned me as the chief secretary. If madam was alive, if this is the condition and status of the chief secretary who has 32 years of service, and what happens to the ADMK workers? What happened to the state government servants? I am telling my IAS friends and the entire bureaucracy in the country, how can CRPF can enter anybody's house or office? If they wanted to search my house, they would have transferred me out and searched me. How much time it takes a chief minister to transfer a chief secretary? 2 minutes. Home minister or somebody from government of India could have talked to the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. We do not want the chief secretary. He is a terrorist, he is an extremist, he is a smuggler, he is this, he is that. We don't want the chief secretary. You please transfer him out and come to my house. What prevented the income tax department and how many departments? I don't know. I was under arrest, house arrest for 26 hours, and I don't know how many people have entered my house. And why did they come to my house? For what purpose they have come to my house? What is that they wanted from me or from my office? These are all the questions I wanted to ask you. If madam, honorable madam, who is now in Marina, has she been alive? Will this happen to this Tamil Nadu? What happens to the security of Tamil people? I've been serving under the instructions of honorable madam. You all know how did I do all the 6 months, 7 months, 75 days I was protecting madam's health. After her death, you know how did we manage the funeral? You know how did I manage what the cyclone? All is evidence. It's evidence. Then what they wanted is to attack the office of the chief secretary. Enna sadidi? Will it end at this? These are the people who should know. People should know there is no security. Anybody can enter anybody's house. Any CRPF can come, CISF can come, military can come. They can do anything they want in Tamil Nadu. This is the condition of the. They could have transferred me out, and within half an hour they could have done it. They have no respect. They have no respect to the state government. They have no respect to the state. They have no respect to the officers of the collectors, office of the chiefs. How did you believe the collector tomorrow? Who will protect you? We are protecting you. You may say so many things. They have found 1,500 crores worth of gold, so many things. That is a different story. I am just telling you what has happened. And my daughter-in-law was in the advanced stage of pregnancy in Ramachandra Hospital. My son was there. They pulled him out. And they put some people around my daughter-in-law's room. And they pulled him out. At gunpoint, CRPF entered my house. You know, you have seen. All of you have seen CRPF entering my other door up there. You all see, you are all recording. It is there on your files. They have entered my house. They have entered my son's house in gunpoint. They showed the guns. What did I do? I don't know. I may be a big hurdle to many forces. They may be thinking he is a hardcore man. He will abide what Madam Jaitley has told. He will abide by that. I don't know. These are the facts. Now you raise questions. I will answer.
You mean to say that the central government you mean to say that central government was trying to get the state government's secrets?
Are you being targeted?
You think what the purpose
I am being targeted. I have fear. My life is in danger. I don't know what forces.
Why are you being targeted?
I don't know. I don't know.
So you think the central government is trying to get the state government after demise of Jaitley?
What is your link with Shekhar Reddy?
I have no links with Shekhar Reddy. I have no business links. I have thousands and thousands of friends in Tamil Nadu. start from Ramnath to everywhere. You go and ask anybody. My house is open. Many of you would have come to me. I would have helped many people. I have nothing to do with Shekhar Reddy. I have nothing to do with his business. I have not held any positions where I sign, excepting this chief secretary, and he has nothing to do with any government business. I have not seen his paper. Wait, I am telling you, boss. I am telling you, I have nothing to do with him. He may be a businessman, he may be known to me. That does not mean many of people known to me. I am chief secretary. I have been in Tamil Nadu for the last 31 years. I know many people. I have held many positions in both governments.
Sir, he was getting sand money.
How did he get sand money? What are you talking? That is BWD department. I am not. Wait.
You called Shekhar Reddy on the day when CM Jaitley died.
Is that true? He made a phone call to Shekhar Reddy.
Made a phone call to him.
Did you see?
I didn't watch the newspapers have reported that.
Did newspapers see that? Has anybody seen any of the notes, any of the call records? Many people call me. Madam is dead. Many people wanted to know. How do I know? Who has called me? Who has not called me? I am chief secretary. Hundreds of people call me. Hundreds of people give me extraordinary information. I get lot of market information from the market. That is how I run the state. Did you find any mistake in these 7 months? I have been following Madam's footsteps.
Welcome back. Well, we're currently tracking the developments that have happened in Chennai, where Tamil Nadu Chief Secretary, the sacked Tamil Nadu Chief Secretary Mohan Rao has spoken out. He's broken his silence on the issue. He's not just lashed out at the centre, but also the state government. He claims that he's unfairly been targeted. Not just that, he claims that the IT and CRPF sleuths entered his home at 5:30 in the morning without a search warrant, and they found nothing, is what he claims. He's time and again also invoked the name of Jaitley, saying that he was appointed by her and he smells a conspiracy, also claiming that his life is now under threat. Let's go across to Mr. Salman, who's joining us. He represents, of course, the DMK. Mr. Salman, what do you make of what Mr. Rao alleges? He's lashed out at the Chief Minister, saying that, look, if you wanted to conduct raids against me, you could have transferred me and done it. He claims that the government has no guts.
No, see, that's what, transferring him and conducting raids on the investigation point of view would not be logical. It will lose the element of surprise. When you're going to inform the person who's going to be raided, oh, we are going to raid you, so we are going to transfer you, I think that's not way how the investigating agencies operate. So his claim is not backed by any logic that he has to be transferred, then raid should be conducted. And we should know that it is none less than Mrs. Nirmala Sitaraman who said that, who was on record stating that the raids on Mr. Ram Mohan Rao were on specific inputs. So now the ball is in the central government's court. See, our leader M.K. Stalin was very categorical in claiming that these raids should not be just an eyewash. All the details of the raids and whatever they have declared, unearthed should be made known to the public. That is the claim. I think by Mr. Ram Mohan Rao claims that now that nothing has been recovered from his house.
But what do you think, Mr. Salman? Do you think that the state government was in the know-how about these raids being conducted? Because he claims that there was no information whatsoever, and he's in fact now demanded that the state government break its silence on this issue. Do you think that the Chief Minister or a high representative from the government should now come out and issue clarification on whether they were in the loop about these raids?
See, certainly, the state government should come out and make it stand very clear, because what we saw was unprecedented. The CRPF entering, the secretariat and conducting the raids. The Chief Minister is strangely silent. Our leader M.K. Stalin was very specific in his demand that the Chief Minister should come out. Why raids were conducted in the secretariat with the help of CRPF? That is an affront to the Chief Minister himself and the government.
Mr. Salman, one quick question with you. Mr. Ram Mohan Rao in a statement has hinted at a clear lack of governance after Jayalalitha's demise. That's why he said that nobody during Amma's regime would have dared to conduct such raids.
No, I think this has to be, I don't know how to look at this. I think this is a preposterous allegation. With the lack of governance, the last 6 years there was no governance. So there is no point in alleging that there is no governance only after this or after that. But to know that, to say that if Selvi J. Jayalalitha would have been here, no raids have been conducted, I don't know what is he trying to implicate the dead leader.
Okay, all right, Mr. Salman, thank you for speaking to India Today. Let's go across to Mr. H. Raja of the BJP, who's joining us over the phone lines. Mr. Raja, Ram Mohan Rao has not minced words while attacking the centre. He claims that this was an unprecedented raid. He was not given any due notice. They didn't even have a search warrant, is what he's gone on to say. He's crying conspiracy here. What do you have to say?
You see, the income tax department, if it has got a definite information about the presence of black money or ill-gotten wealth, they can raid the house. And the whole thing has been carried on under the due process of law. Actually, who is accused of swindling hundreds of crores of public money should feel ashamed, rather than coming out openly and telling
But
lies.
Mr. Raja, at this point, you know, we're only covering all perspectives here. So Mr. Rao claims that this is a conspiracy, that there's absolutely no proof against him. He's also, of course, showed out documents saying that this is what they've recovered from my house. He says there is no secret vault, that's a storeroom in his house. He's saying that there's no proof, he has no links with Shekhar Reddy besides, of course, personal connections. Do you think that now the proof should be out of what really they found against Ram Mohan Rao, and what was the proof that they had before to conduct these raids?
Okay, we cannot conduct trial in the media on hour-to-hour basis. The department has found evidence right from Shekhar Reddy's raid.
Yes.
And the investigation is underway. Let him
Okay, all right. So the investigation is underway. So hopefully in due course of time we'll get more details. Thanks, Mr. Raja, for speaking to India Today. Political war really breaking out after Ram Mohan Rao's statement, where he's thanked Mamata Banerjee, thanked Rahul Gandhi, but lashed out in equal force at the centre and the state government. Former Chief Secretary of Tamil Nadu, who was raided by the Income Tax Department, has now slammed the centre as well as the state government over the IT raids. He said that this would never have happened if Jayalalitha was still the Chief Minister. He also accused the CRPF of putting him under house arrest before the raid, and also claimed that they did not have a search warrant against his name. He also thanked Rahul Gandhi and Mamata Banerjee for their support to him, a statement that's sure to have political repercussions.
I want to thank Madam Mamata Banerjee, Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal. I wanted to thank Rahul Gandhi for supporting my cause. On 21st, 5:30, they knocked my doors. They showed me a warrant. They showed me a search warrant. My name is not there. In the search warrant, my name is not there. They have not searched me. They have not searched my house. Right. What did they found? They found 1,12,000 rupees, 320 rupees. 1,12,000 rupees, 12,320 rupees in my house. And what gold they found? The gold on the person of my daughter, person of my wife, which is around 40 to 50 sovereigns of gold.
Let's go across to Pramod Madhav, who's joining us live from Chennai with more details on the story. Pramod, finally Ram Mohan Rao breaking his silence, and he's really created a storm in Tamil Nadu, hasn't he? Because for starters, besides of course crying conspiracy and saying that he's unfairly being targeted, he's invoked Jayalalitha's name to fire at the centre and to fire at the Tamil Nadu government.
Well, Akshita, it is definitely a shocker, and Tamil Nadu is facing one after another shocker in the state in the month of December alone. And like we already mentioned in India Today, Ram Mohan Rao also has made it very clear that he does not know what is the status of his role in the government. For instance, when Girija Vaidyanathan was made the Chief Secretary of the government, they did not say was he suspended or was he removed from the post or was he transferred to any other post. That is the first question he's asking us. The second question is he's very angry with the state government for not giving any kind of reply to what the centre has done. We simply asked him if he's being targeted, for which he said he's definitely being targeted, and not just that, he's also stating that his life is in danger. He doesn't want to say how come his life is in danger, but he's very clear to mention that his life is in danger. And when we asked that if the centre has any hands to do with anything to do with this, right, he said why do you think CRPF had come to my house and why did they point the gun at me? Not just that, we asked him about his son, earlier stating that he had agreed to have had undisclosed 5 crore rupees of money, for which he said that he gave that information, he agreed to it on gunpoint, and later he retracted it.
Right, Pramod, do stay on with us. As you pointed out, Mohan Rao has not just said that he's unfairly being targeted, he also claims that he's now living in fear, that there is an imminent threat to his life. Let's listen into exactly what the former Chief Secretary had to say.
In gunpoint, they showed the guns. What did I do? I don't know. I may be a big hurdle to many forces. They may be thinking he's a hardcore man. I have fear. My life is in danger. I don't know what forces.
All right, so an interesting statement there from Mohan Rao. He maintains that his life is now under danger. But what's interesting, Pramod, is that he's not shied away from lashing out at the state government. He's not shied away from lashing out at the chief minister. And now possibly the need of the hour is for a representative of the state government to come out and issue some sort of statement on whether they were in the know-how about these raids and what really is their stand on these particular raids. Are they backing Mohan Rao? Are they against what happened? There's absolutely no clarification on that front.
Well, Akshita, we believe that this kind of what their action against Mohan Rao or what has happened to him, is it going to be positive or negative? We have to wait until 29th December. That is the day the ADMK has planned to go for this general body meeting where they are going to choose a new general secretary. It seems like now they don't have a head, and that is the reason such kind of important matters are hanging on a question mark. Now they have not even cleared exactly like what he said. They have not even cleared what is the future of Mohan Rao in the state of Tamil Nadu, because right now he is in waiting list, which means he does not know if he is suspended or is he been transferred. That is the question he is also asking us, Akshita.
And Pramod, at this point, considering all that he said, he's referred very clearly to political names. He's referred to Mamata Banerjee. He's referred to Rahul Gandhi. He's clearly, of course, sent a message to the centre that if you're going to target me, I will not go down. I won't back down quietly.
Well, that is so true, Akshita, and this question has already been in our minds for a long time. What was the need for the IT department to bring in the CRPF? There was adequate number of police in Tamil Nadu, and even when they raided Shekhar Reddy's house with close to, and they recovered almost 166 crores of money and so much amount of gold, they only used Tamil Nadu police. There was no need for them to bring the CRPF, but they said that they needed CRPF to protect people from removing the documents. But Mohan Rao has clearly stated that there's not much kind of document that has been removed, and he also said that there is no secret chamber in his home. What they call as secret chamber is nothing but a kind of a place where he stores old mattresses and old clothes, Akshita. He kind of makes it very clear that they wanted to defame him, and he's very upset that the Tamil Nadu government has not said anything about it right now. The only person from Tamil Nadu government who has raised his voice against this raid is S.R. Balasubramaniam, ADMK's Rajya Sabha MP, who has also clearly stated that it was not precedented to bring a CRPF for such a raid, Akshita.
Right, Pramod, stay on with us. Mr. Saravanan of the DMK now joins us over the phone lines. Mr. Saravanan, Mohan Rao, of course, has not spared the centre. He has not spared the Tamil Nadu government. He's questioned why the state government has been silent on this issue. Do you think now the government should come out with a statement on whether they're backing Mohan Rao, whether they knew about these raids taking place?
See, there is no question of backing anybody, but the state government should, speak out. Because, the raids has been conducted in the Secretariat, that too with the help of the CRPF. I think this is unprecedented. Nowhere this had happened. So in that situation, it is incumbent upon the state government, the Chief Minister especially, to come out. Our leader M.K. Stalin has also demanded that the Chief Minister break his silence and come out with his version as to, what had happened or some clarification. I think the people of Tamil Nadu and, everybody else, they need to know what has happened.
And Mr. Saravanan, what do you make of what Mr. Rao has said? He said that after Jaitley's demise, he's being targeted by the centre.
See, it is the version of Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman that his house has been raided due to specific inputs. Now the onus is on the central government to clear the air about what were the documents, what is the seriousness of the allegation or the seriousness of the charges against Mr. Rao. Until that is done, I think Mr. Rao is going to claim that he's innocent and nothing has happened. He's being unfairly targeted.
Mr. Saravanan, also what we saw Mr. Rao do is he's invoked the names of Rahul Gandhi, he's spoken of Mamata Banerjee, thanked all of them for their support. He's also hinted at a lack of governance, a lack of leadership within the AIADMK government in Tamil Nadu, and that's why, of course, he's referred to Jayalalitha as well. What do you make of that statement where he, of course, said that the Chief Minister has to speak out? Why didn't he get transferred if they wanted to conduct raids on him?
See, if you're going to speak about governance, I would strongly affirm that there was no governance in the state of Tamil Nadu for the last 6 years. So he can't come and claim now there was no governance right now. With regard to the other thing that, he's invoking the names of everybody, I think that's a desperate measure by a desperate man.
Is he, okay, so the question is he really using a political shield to back himself? Let's listen in, Mr. Salman. I request you to stay on with us. Let's quickly listen in to what Mohan Rao had to say, how he time and again mentioned Jayalalitha's name.
For what purpose they have come to my house? What is that they wanted from me or from my office? These are all the questions I wanted to ask you. If Madam, Honorable Madam, who is now in Marina, has she been alive? Will this happen to this Tamil Nadu? What happens to the security of Tamil people?
Mr. Saravanan, that's a very interesting statement coming in from Mohan Rao, where this is something that many people have spoken about, how there's a lack of governance possibly in Tamil Nadu, a void that's been left behind after Jayalalitha's demise, and he's used that to his benefit. Do you think at this point there is a serious problem within the state government, that there is no leadership face, and that's what's led to raids happening not just against the Chief Secretary but also the Secretariat?
See, if you ask me if there is a flux or a minor blip after Jayalalitha's demise, yes, there is a flux. There is a little uncertainty with regard to what's going to happen with the political setup. But if you ask about governance, you can't say that there is no governance now. There was no governance ever. So it was the bureaucrats who were running the show, and that is what is happening now.
But Mr. Salman, do you think that if Jayalalitha was still the Chief Minister, that she would have shielded the likes of Mohan Rao if, of course, she was intimated by the centre?
See, if the allegations, what has happened, or the raid that has been the backbone, the information which is the backbone of these raids, if they were true, assume that they were true, I don't think those things have happened in the last 10 days after Selvi Jayalalitha's demise. These allegations or these misdemeanors would have happened for the last 3 years, 4 years. Jayalalitha was the Chief Minister.
Okay, all right, Mr. Saravanan. Thanks for speaking to India Today. Cutting across now to C.R. Saraswati of the AIADMK, who is now joining us. Ms. Saraswati, Mohan Rao attacking the state government, invoking Jayalalitha's name time and again, questioning why the government hasn't spoken out on this issue. Your reaction?
Yesterday, our MP, Mr. Balasubramanian, gave a very brief statement asking the central government, without the permission of state government, how they came in. Already we asked. We said this so many times. See, anybody, income tax has a right to come to anybody's house for a raid. We don't say no. But at the same time, people, if important people like a chief secretaries or important ranking people, before they come, they have to inform the state government. They have to say that we had this news. So we are going to, not a day before, at least a 1 hour before. But in this case, nobody knows. They never informed the state government at all. They came inside all of a sudden and they came with the military force. We already condemned it. How can they bring a military? We have a police here. We'll give a full protection. We will be cooperate with the... We never said don't come in.
So Ms. Saraswati, are you then standing by what Mohan Rao said, that this is a conspiracy against him?
See, what his statement is his own statement. I don't want to discuss about it. What we are...
So what is the AIADMK stand then? What is your party stand?
What we all of a sudden these people came in. And what we are condemning it, they should not enter the secretariat. Nobody has the right to go to the secretariat. That's what we are telling. If they go to secretariat, they have to inform the government. They have to inform the chief minister. But without telling anybody, they took this military also. They went inside the secretariat, which never happened anywhere.
So you're maintaining that the state government wasn't told about any of these raids. But Ms. Saraswati, then why has the chief minister not come out and spoken on this issue, especially when there is now a growing chorus for him to break his silence?
See, one thing, ma'am, they came for the raid. An income tax was given a raid, and they are telling they are taken something from his house. but no statement has come from income tax, what they have taken, how much they have taken, what is the list they are not given so far. But now Mr. Mohan Rao is telling this is what papers are written is wrong, not that much of money I had in my house.
Okay.
What all he is telling his statement.
I got that. Ms. Saraswati, you're not answering my question.
How can a chief minister can comment on it?
Why can't he comment on it? You're saying, Ms. Saraswati, that the state government was completely ignored by the IT sleuths, by the CRPF, by the centre in conducting these raids. Isn't this a big issue that the chief minister should come out and speak on?
We never ignored it. We doesn't know that they're going to come in. They never informed the state
so
government.
Shouldn't the chief minister come out and speak on the issue?
Once they have informed, and we are not answering for that, then Mr. Mohan Rao can ask. But central government never informed us at all. Nobody knows. All of a sudden they came with the military and they went inside his house.
Ms. Saraswati, you're not answering my question. Why isn't the chief minister speaking out on this issue then? Why isn't he saying that the centre should have informed them? Why isn't he taking a stand?
See, once they're going to chief minister's house, once they're going to chief secretary's house, they must inform the state government, ma.
I got that, Ms. Saraswati. I got that, which is what I'm asking you.
Business people or any individual people, we won't ask. It's not none of our business. But once they are coming to a very big chief secretary post, one of the highest posts, once they are coming inside his house, they have to inform the state government.
Exactly, which is why I'm asking you. Which is why I'm asking you, Ms. Saraswati. Which is why I'm asking you, why the chief minister. Why hasn't the chief minister spoken out? Why hasn't he issued a statement questioning this exact move?
The chief minister has to see once if he got the information before, he would have said. Now everything has happened. The case has been filed. Now we are waiting for the full statement from the IT side also. They must give the full statement, what all the raid they have raided. So far they have not given any statement.
Okay.
Now Mr. Mohan Rao is giving his own statement. Let IT people also tell what all the things they have taken from his house. Let the statement also come. Without knowing both the statements, a chief minister cannot talk just like that.
Okay.
We have to get the full picture.
Okay, Ms. Saraswati, also one last question with you. Ram Mohan Rao in his statement, he's also lashed out to the state government, equally saying whether the state government knew or not is something they should clarify on. He's also hinted at a lack of governance in the state now after Jaitley's demise. What do you have to say about that?
It's not that, ma. How Amma did the government, we are following the same path. Honorable Chief Minister Mr. O. Pannirselvam already had an experience of being a Chief Minister twice. He was appointed by Honorable Amma. So he knows, and everybody knows how is Amma, how she run the party. In that way only a government is going today.
Which is exactly what Ram Mohan Rao is saying, Ms. Saraswati, that if Jayalalitha was still the Chief Minister, nobody would have had the guts to conduct these raids, and now because there's a weak government, they are going ahead with these raids. What do you have to say about that? What Ram Mohan Rao is specifically alleged?
If anybody is having any doubt, Amma will never say no. What she will say, no, okay, do your duty. Amma never said no to anybody. If anybody says, is central government like or income tax or whatever, if they say that we got this done, we are going to come for the never Amma will say no. But they didn't inform us at all. That is the thing, we are again and again we are clearing it. They never informed us. They never informed our Chief Minister. They never informed our state government. All of a sudden they came in. That is the fact happened that day.
Okay. All right, Ms. Saraswati. Thank you for speaking to India Today. The AIADMK maintaining that they were not in the know-how about these raids and that the Chief Minister will issue a statement only once the IT sleuths go ahead and tell them about what really was discovered during those raids.